Hello and welcome to Titaniumtalarstarot, and tonight I will be doing a how can you help yourself other than the world this week video, alright? So for this I'll be using some concepts from Superconscious Education brought to us by Chris Duncan. I will also be using a deck I wrote myself which I named the Action Oracle, and with that being said, let's get into the cards and concepts. Alright, so the first group of individuals I will be pulling for are my perfectionists. The individuals who intuitively know how things should be done in order for them to turn out great. So the way that my perfectionists can help themselves this week is by adjusting their method. If you can read that, adjusting their method, their way of doing, could be whatever. Anything that is basically hindering you at this moment, that is what this says. Adjust your method of doing whatever it is that you are trying to help yourself with, okay? So that is the first. How can they help others? How can they help others? Let's see. Take it as it comes. Just don't force, don't lead, don't do anything. Just take it as they give it to you. Take whatever comes and respond, right? Don't react, just respond. Now, how can my perfectionist help the world this week? And you've got align with what the world wants to create and co-create with it. And, it's much easier to align with others than try the whole world and try getting the whole world on your path. It's really not easy. It really isn't. So now, on to my helpers, the individuals who intuitively know how to assist anyone in any situation, okay, in regards to anything. So please, God, angels, and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my helpers, please come forward and share how they can help themselves this week. Please, God, angels, and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my helpers. How can they help themselves? Then you got manifestation. This was at the bottom of the deck for perfectionists, I think, in regards to how they can help the others. Anyway, so it's manifestation. What are your thoughts and beliefs about this subject? Think about how it makes you feel. How does helping yourself feel to you? Does it feel, what I'm getting is that it feels a little like you can't help yourself, you need to only help others. Well, you can't help others if you haven't helped yourself first. You have to serve from an overflowing cup. You can't just take from your reserves, because if you don't have what you need to stay afloat minimum, you won't be able to help others, right? Yes. So how can helpers help others? Is be appreciative. Be appreciative for, I'm getting at this point, either it's what they're trying to do for you, what they're giving you, or appreciative for the opportunity. It depends on every single one of you, but be appreciative, and in regards to how you can help others, what is it specifically that is entailed when you're trying to help others, and try to find a way to appreciate that, whatever's coming up, right? Now, how they can help the world, you got be playful. Be playful. In regards for my helpers, be playful when you are trying to help the world, because if you're too serious, the world might not be interested in what you have to offer. Okay? So now, that was it for my helpers. Now on to my achievers. The achievers are the ones who intuitively know how to set goals and go about achieving them one by one. So, please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my achievers. How they can help themselves is by visualizing the future they want and by knowing that everything will be fine. Yes, very nice. Know that everything will be fine and visualize the future you want to create. Alright, my achievers? Especially seeing as you know how to set goals and go about achieving them one by one, right? So how can my achievers help others? And you got be kind. Be kind to them. Don't push them too hard. I feel like you want to do some good, but you're forcing something on them because you know how to do it. Doesn't necessarily mean that they want to follow. I hope that makes sense. Now, how they can help the world. You got release your attachment to the world. Release your need to help. Release the method in which you're helping. Release it. And allow them to show you how they want to be helped. That is what I've noticed with achievers is that they have a certain process and a certain structure and they want to stick to it. But the problem is not everyone works the same way they do. So they sometimes, to get the best possible, the best thing, the best outcome, they need to set their way aside and work the way the group would rather operate. And that is why on a team, okay, we have multiple types of individuals. Okay, just FYI. So now, on to my individualists. The individuals who intuitively know how to be the center of attention, what is in the center of attention, how to keep it there for as long as possible. So, please, God, angels, and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my individualists, please come forward and share how they can help themselves this week. Please, God, angels, and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my individualists, please come forward and share how they can help themselves. And you got have someone's back. I feel like that person that you're going to assist will in turn assist you later down the road. So you have to be a team player, is what I'm getting, to really be able to get the best of what being a team player has to offer. Now, how my individualists can help others stand up for them, stand up for the team. I'm getting because you think that individualists would be more like the person that's in front of the camera, so the artist, the actor, the musician, but underneath the actor and the musician or the singer, there's a whole slew of people. But the issue is when they're on strike, all right, like something somewhere doesn't work, and if the company that those individuals work for is not compensating them well, the team, the work that they do will not be as good, you know. So I mean to say that you are standing up for the group because if they aren't at their top, the work you do might be great, but it might look like snoot on the screen or in your iPod or in your earphones, whatever. So it's a collaborative effect. It's teamwork, right? That's what I'm getting at. Now, how can my individualists help the world? And you got confide. Confide in others. Yes. Confide what your plans are. Confide to the world what you've done up to this point so that they can benefit from your expertise. All right. So now on to my investigators. the individuals who know how to research something, how to collect data, how to compile a spreadsheet. That's left field. Anyway, so please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my investigators, please come forward and share how they can help themselves this week. Please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my investigators. And you got work with others. Be a team player, which would be odd because I think that scientists would be more like team players. But are we talking about a research manager? And are they trying to be the head of whatever that is? And is it not going to the best of the team? Are they suffering because someone is trying to be the hero? Okay. I can be your hero, baby. Mm-hmm. I can something away the pain. Oh yeah. Enrique Iglesias. Now, how can they help the others? Take into consideration others. Work with, take others into consideration. Well, no, just says take into consideration. I added the others. Take others into consideration. Where is their head? Where is their head at? What is it that they need? Why is someone feeling like they need more attention? Is what I'm getting. Yep. Now, how can they help the world? Wait. Set boundaries. Set boundaries. I feel like this could be both ways. If you don't set boundaries for yourself, the world might come crashing in. And if you don't set boundaries for the world, you might impede on their abilities. You might not be so caring about the environment, or you might not be caring so much about other people's perspective, and so on and so forth. So that was it for my investigators. Now on to my loyalists. Please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message, too many. For my loyalists, please come forward and share what attitude, no, my loyalists, how can they help themselves this week? Please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my loyalists, please come forward and share how they can help themselves. And you got transform. My loyalists, are you too loyal to something and do you need to transform your perception about it? Is what I'm getting. Now, how they can help others set boundaries. Set boundaries. Wait a minute. My loyalist, setting boundaries. Is that thing that you're protecting, that or that you are loyal to, impeding on your rights and your humanity and your human needs? Is what I'm getting. Now, how can you help the world? Yeah, eat out. I'm getting this is for a very specific group of you. I feel like you guys are very environmental. You're loyal to the environment, and I feel like you just finished the project and you are now celebrating, but the restaurant that you decided to go to is 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 not following code and is wreaking havoc on the environment, and that's when you're like, next project is this, something along those lines. Okay, so that was it for my loyalists. Now onto my enthusiasts. Please, God, angels, and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my enthusiasts, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. How can they help themselves? Please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my enthusiasts. And you got right. Right. Enthusiasts. Right. I feel like you should journal more. I think it's going to help you do it's going to be therapeutic for you. It's going to allow you to get your ideas across. It's going to allow you to put them down on paper, and it will allow you to remain sane, is what I'm getting. Now, how can my enthusiasts help others? Rap a present, rap a song, rap something. I'm getting like sushi, rap sushi. I don't know how, but it is like how it can help others. Are you dealing with very finicky people who are like, I eat only sushi, only sushi, only sushi? So I don't know. Anyway, if anything resonates, please put in the box below. I'd be interested to know what you're rapping for others. Now, how can my enthusiasts help the world? We got ground. I'm seeing a vision of a electrical pylon. Is that it? Or like those electrical towers? Yes, I feel like you need to ground that. Whatever it is that you're working on needs to be grounded. Well, it could be you could be the electrical pylon because you do have a lot of electricity within your body. You might not know it, but I mean, your body does generate electricity. What are your thoughts? Electrical currents passing through your neurons, nerves, and whatnot. So you need to ground yourself, or you need to ground your house, or you need to ground your something. Okay, so, and it is going to help the world in some way, is all I'm getting. Now, onto my protectors, the individuals who intuitively know how to keep things safe for as long as possible or as long as necessary. So, please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my protectors, please come forward and share. Okay. How, for my protectors, how they can help themselves this week. Please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good, how can my protectors help themselves this week? And you got let go of overlook. Let go of overlook someone else's mishap. I feel like because if you don't let it go, it's going to come and bite you in the ass in some way, shape, or form. Now, how can they help others? Mold, clean up mold is what I'm getting. Then, how can they help the world? You got look for something new. How can you help the world? Look for something new. Look for something new. World. A new way of helping the world. I mean, you've been doing one way and that's not really working anymore, so find a new one. You know, might not be as difficult as you might think. Now, so that was it for my protectors. Now on to my chameleons, the individuals who can use all of the aforementioned intuitive styles to, you know, to to get the best out of a situation. So, please, God, angels, and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my chameleons, please come forward and share what they should expect. How can they help others this week? Please, God, angels, and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my chameleons, please come forward and share. And you got rebuild. How can you help yourself? Is rebuilding your confidence in your own intuition. Okay. How can you help others? Just be yourself. Allow them, don't force yourself on them. Allow them to realize what your gifts and talents are, and they will definitely want to uh, take advantage, not advantage of you, but advantage of what you two can do together within the team. Is what I'm getting. Now, how can you help the world? Oh, you got respect and dress up. Are you going to a funeral or a ceremony, in which case there is going to be a dress code? So dress up to that dress code and respect them by respecting their dress code is what I'm getting. All right, my gorgeous triple tiers. So that was for my community. Now, for my gorgeous triple tiers, this is all that I have for you guys tonight for this video series. If you like this and if you'd like me to go deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the email box below, and it'll be my pleasure to assist. In that same box, you'll find a little description of this video and the email you can send donations to on PayPal if you feel so called. And with that being said, my gorgeous triple tiers, I wish you guys all a very good week, and I'll see you next week. Okay? Bye.